All right, welcome back. What's good?
Yo, what up, man? What's going on?
Not much, man. Big sports night, man. A lot of activity in sports all around. NBA,
Yeah, for a
NFL.
change, man. For a
Yeah,
change.
right.
This is the time of year. This is the dead time of year. So, kind of picked up a little bit over the
Yeah,
last
it
couple of days.
did. Yeah, it did. Let's talk about the big news. We're gonna stay on basketball. Bam Adebayo scores 83 points against the
Yeah,
Wizards.
put in the comments who had him for 50 points last night. Pretty sure it was plus 3,500, you know,
I
for you
mean,
to put that one there.
who had him been scoring 31 in the first quarter?
Dog, I had him for 20 points.
You had him for 20 points.
Had him for 20 points. Okay, that was actually a little bit minus money for him to get 20 points. And I was worried about him getting that. Okay.
Wow.
But the thing was, he playing the Wizards, but that's why I put it in, because he's playing the Wizards. Like, come on, you got to score 20 points against the Wizards. Come on.
Right.
You got to. And there's no Norman Powell's out.
Mm.
So I'm like, okay, so who else gonna score? You and Tyler Hero. That's it.
Yeah,
So
that's
one of
true.
y'all will go off. One of y'all.
Right. And much credit to him because I don't want to discredit what he did because I'm going to get to that point on why it's a little sketchy of his 83 points compared to
Oh,
Kobe.
it's super sketchy.
Super sketchy. Now, granted, I didn't see when Wilt scored his 100. Nobody saw when Wilt scored his 100 because there's no video of it. All we got is the sign of him holding the 100 up. So we don't know
Yeah.
what was going on in that game. But
Right.
first, let's give credit where credit
stats
due.
though. They got the
They got the
stats there.
stats, but we don't know if it was a close game. You know what I mean? Right? And I'm gonna get to that with Bam's game. But let's give him credit first. First quarter, he scored 31. By halftime, he had like 65. So he was killing it in the first half.
I think
He was balling.
well, he had 43 at halftime.
Was it 43? I thought it was 60. Okay, no, you're
He
right.
had 43 at halftime.
Okay, all right, my bad.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
so he was balling. He was balling. But this
Yeah.
game was over. This game was over. You
I
know?
mean, the first quarter they were up 20 points. I
Yeah.
think that I'm sorry. No. It was 40 to 28 first quarter. 40 to 28. So they were up 12 points first quarter, right? But by the third quarter, the game was pretty much over. He didn't have to play the fourth quarter. We know why he was playing the fourth quarter,
Because he's
you
going for the
know,
record.
because he going to see how many points he can score.
Mm-hmm.
And when you pad it like they pad it, it's almost feel like putting an asterisk on it because Kobe's 81 was in the flow of the game. It was the true flow of the game.
Yes.
He had to score those points because it was a close game in the fourth quarter. He's the scorer, he's the closer. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. But he had to score those points because they were going to lose if he didn't. Apparently, I mean,
Right.
they only won by 5 points in that game. You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
I think the game was over in the fourth quarter. I think that the Lakers pretty much won that game. That because Kobe didn't
No,
play in the
it
fourth
was.
quarter.
Yes, he did. He played in the
I don't.
fourth quarter. Yes, he did. He played in the fourth quarter. It was the 5 point game in the fourth quarter with like 6 minutes left.
Well, I felt like
They
they
were
took
still
him out
playing.
because I felt like he didn't play the
No,
entire game.
not to the very very end.
Okay.
They had to play. He had to play that game. I mean that whole game.
Okay.
It was close throughout the whole game.
Okay.
It was nothing like this crap right here where they up there in
Well,
40.
well, it wasn't just that. His teammates were doing everything to get him the ball. They were filing to stop the clock and force the Wizards to shoot free throws or whatever so they can get the ball back to him. They were doing
Yeah, I'm
everything
like,
they could to help him get the 83 to break the
yeah,
record.
yeah, and that's
Or
why
not to
you
break
get
the
some
record, but
asterisks.
come second.
Yeah, and that's why you get some asterisks on that. Because I'm wondering was
Yeah.
the refs even involved, man? It
Right.
was a home game for Miami. They call a foul left and right. Don't get me wrong. Some of those definitely were fouls for sure. I don't
Oh
know what
yeah.
it was
Oh yeah.
doing. They clearly were fouls sometime, but good lord, you see what he's trying to do? Just put four people on him. Say you want to score points, you're gonna score points on everybody else. We're not gonna
But
break the
they
record
did.
again.
The Wizards did.
That's all.
The Wizards
They tricked the teams a couple times. Yeah.
they did it a couple of times, but the Heat was doing everything they could to get him the ball. At one point, the Wizards started intentionally fouling other players on the Heat team to force them to shoot free throws.
Yeah, and you saw what the dude did, right?
When he
He
missed the free
intentionally
throw.
missed the free throw. Yeah.
Intentionally missed the free throw.
Intentionally
Yes, I did see
yeah.
that. So It's sketchy, you know. But it's a record. It puts him up there, but it takes away from the game itself.
Yeah, how you do it kind of does matter, though.
Yes.
It does. That the Kobe 81 way more impressive than the way he did. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know, he was getting the ball, but he always gets the ball. You know what I'm saying? As far as Kobe.
Well, they were trying to win.
Right. And he's had several 40-point games and several 50-point games, you know.
Right.
So he's already been that kind of scorer. Up to then, Bam's highest score of the year was 31 points.
Right.
On his great day, on his best day, he was 31
on his
points.
best day, right, exactly. So
you're like, damn, what's wrong with Bam? He put up 31 a day. Damn. You can't miss.
Now we're saying that, damn, Bam got 31 in the first quarter. What's going on?
Right. Now I give him some props for making 36 free throws. But good name, he had 43.
All right, now this is when I'm going to talk down about it, okay? Was it really a true 83 points, a great scoring game? Not really. He shot less than 50% from the field. He was 7 of 22 from 3, and he shot 43 free throws. The Wizards was doing everything to stop him from scoring. So they fouled him. So he got 43 free throws. And, okay, sure. 36 of his points came on free throws. Yeah. So, he could have scored 100.
And then another 1-3. I mean, look, he couldn't have scored 100. He did the best he could because they did everything they could to give him the ball and let him shoot as much as he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he could have scored 100 points.
If he'd have shot 60%, he would have scored 100.
Oh, you're talking about if he made those shots.
If he made those shots, he could have scored 100. Right. He missed a ton of shots.
Right. But it's Bam out of Bayou.
I mean, right. I know. That's the point I'm making. So if you gave a great player that many opportunities, they would have scored 100.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. No doubt. I mean, hell, he missed. Yeah, he missed 15 3-pointers.
Yeah, that's more than most people take.
Yes. Right. So if he made 50% of his free throws, his 3-pointers, he would have had 90.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But anyway, it was a huge number. Regardless, a record. Much props to him. Putting him second all time, most points in a game. That's insane. I mean,
hey, that's what it is. Look, that's what a little joke going around there. You know what I'm saying? He was like that little dude, acting like he was Bam after the game, and he was like, Michael, Bam, Kobe.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound right.
Right.
Wilt, Bam,
right.
Kobe. What? The one name just doesn't fit here.
Nah.
Of an NBA legend, Bam's great. Don't get me wrong, but is he a legend? Is he a legend like Wilt? Is he a legend like Kobe? I think fourth on that list is David Robinson at 71. I think that's the next.
It's safe to say he would not be in the Hall of Fame.
Well, he's still got time. You don't think he could? No, you're just not confident.
I doubt it. I just doubt it. Hall of Fame.
He still got time. He can win a championship with the Heat.
But if Paul Gasol got in, possible.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
Paul Gasol got in.
Yeah, that's true. Paul Gasol got in. So, okay, here we go. We got 78 from Wilt. Wilt scored 78. So he's first and fourth on the list.
Yeah.
73 by Luka.
I forgot about Luka. I forgot all about that when Luka had that 73-point game. Yep,
Luka has 73. And this is crazy. Wilt Chamberlain did it 3 times in 1962. He scored 73 points.
I'll tell you, boy, Wilt was this crazy back then. He was a maniac back then. I did a report on him in college, yo. And some of the stuff I was reading, I thought it was damn I thought I was watching Tecmo Bowl. Something like that. Tecmo Bowl had a basketball game, and it was just video game numbers. I'm like, 55 free throws? Like, what the fuck? It was
He was
crazy.
doing, yeah.
The numbers was outrageous.
He was, yeah. What was insane? A lot of people don't give him enough credit because he didn't win a lot of championships. But you
it'd be like
gotta
55 free throws, 31 rebounds. It'll be something crazy like
that. Something crazy. You couldn't even get that in video game.
Right.
That's hard to do on a video game. And then he's 9th on the list with 72 points, Wilt Chamberlain. Then comes David Robinson at 71. Then Wilt comes again. He scored 70. Jordan had 69. Wilt again, 68. Wilt again, 67.
That's
Wilt
crazy.
again, 66. Wilt again, 65. Yeah, Wilt Chamberlain is all over the scoring list. 63.
Is he like 6 of the top 10 highest scores ever? Is that what did you just say?
In points in a game, yes. He's done it so many times. He's on the list multiple times. Wilt Chamberlain. Yes. So we can totally believe that he scored 100 points in a game. We can believe it, but we don't have proof of it.
There's no video proof.
No video proof. Right. We just have the stats in the picture. Yes. Yes. But we could totally believe he did it.
I definitely can't believe it. I mean, we saw Cheryl Miller put up 100 points.
Yeah. Well, that was in high school, huh?
I mean, was it college or high school?
It was high school. Yeah, she did.
But still, it's 100 points in the game. It's the same time.
Which is hard. I can't do that in an open gym. I can't score 100 points in an open gym.
It's hard, dog.
In a closed gym, and it's just me.
If you're dominating, you can do it in that time period. That's what it's showing.
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and you're in a zone, and nobody can guard you, so, yeah.
And it's a female. This is Cheryl Miller. I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying all females can, but female did that. You know?
She was bad. She don't get enough credit, man. She don't get enough credit. But, yeah. So that's what's going on in the NBA. Right now, my Pelicans are playing right now, so I'm following them. But seeing what's happening, they ain't going nowhere. We could barely get 20 points. But I do want to bring this up. I don't know what happened or why this is just getting to Stephen A. Smith. But I don't know if you saw what's been going viral. Stephen A. Smith clapping back at the Pelicans social media staff.
I thought that was old though. When he was talking about Zion. Well, no, he wasn't talking about Zion. He was talking about somebody else. He was talking about somebody who couldn't play or something.
No.
Right?
No. The Pelicans put out a video of Stephen A. looking poor on the basketball court. And they took a clip of him. Yeah, and they took a clip of him, his audio from when he was talking about who's the guy that used to play for the Wizards, the big bust that Jordan had drafted.
Kwame Brown. That's who he's talking about.
Kwame Brown. Right. That was his words about Kwame Brown. And so they used his words. They were
playing it against him. He was playing
against himself. Now they did this. They did this like years ago. They did this video like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I said. That was a while ago.
That was a while ago. Yeah, and so Stephen A. is just responding to it. I don't know. Maybe he's just seeing this, but it was like, dude, this is old.
Well, it just started going back around for some reason. I don't know, because I did see the clip that he responded to. Yeah. But I'm like, I've seen this before. Why is this going back around?
Well, what's funny to me,
but I paid no attention to it. I didn't think Stephen A. would respond because it was old.
Yeah, it was old, but he calling out the social media staff. Them people probably long gone. Who is he talking? I mean, the people that actually created the video, they're probably long gone, Steven.
Yeah.
That's not even the same people. That video came out like 3 years ago, maybe even 4 years ago when you were criticizing Zion and the Pelicans were putting out a video to protect him. And, now you just responded because he was calling Zion fat, basically saying the man was eating up everything in New Orleans, which he probably is. Right. Not to. But,
I mean, they got it in his contract. You know what I'm saying? He got weight in his contract.
Yeah.
I'm saying weight clause. So
he does. But he's been healthy this year, and it didn't make a difference. So I don't know what the
Yeah,
Pelicans is going
well,
to do.
he's been healthier. He's sat out a few games this year too, but he's
Yeah.
definitely been healthier. He's played more games than
Yeah, he's played more
normal.
games. He's been more available, and they still
Yeah,
aren't winning. So
yeah.
right now they're beating up on the Toronto Raptors 83-70. So they're winning, but it's too late. I don't think you can make the playing game at 21-45. And
Nah,
so yeah,
nah,
and
not
of
twenty
course
games.
Stephen A. going off on them about their record and the fact they never won anything. It's like, okay, Steve, we get it, man. It's, but I mean, you mad about this 3-year-old video? I mean, jeez. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. Like I said, this thing. When I saw it, I was like, "Why is this coming back around? This is old. This ain't new."
right,
And then, like you said,
right,
I saw they had some joint about Stephen A. response. I'm like, "Response to what?
right,
Missed something?"
exactly,
I must have missed something.
right. No, you didn't miss anything. It's just
Like, I'm like, this video is old. Like,
right. It's
I've seen this already.
right. Yeah, it didn't make any sense, but it's typical Stephen A. But anyway, March Madness coming up 2 weeks. We're gonna have some no name guy that's gonna bust our brackets, but that's okay. We're gonna do the
Right,
brackets
right.
anyway. So
Hey
some
man,
some
March Madness might actually start being good now because it might be thanks to NIL. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? Like these players don't mind staying a little bit now because they're
that
getting
is
paid in
true.
college. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? So they ain't in such a rush to jump out there. They'll develop a little bit more before they come out. You know, so this joint might actually have some players in it this year.
I I'm okay with NILs. I know a lot of people don't like it,
Yeah,
but you know what? The fact that they call out the players for taking money to go somewhere else. I'm like, the nerve of coaches and athletic directors
right.
criticizing somebody for taking a better deal to go somewhere else and play.
Yeah, because the
You do
coaches
it
do it.
all the time.
Yeah, the
All the
coaches do it
time.
all the time. All the
All
time
the
they do
time.
it.
They start
Man,
at
so
some small school, they have a little success, and then they go to Kentucky or one of the big name schools. Do it
mm-hmm.
all the time. So don't criticize these kids. I couldn't believe Nick Saban was sitting there criticizing what was going on when he left LSU to go to Miami and then left Miami to go to Alabama. And I think he was at
Yeah,
Ball State before he went to Michigan State and then go to
yeah.
LSU. So
Wasn't he criticizing Dion or something like that? Trying to like insinuate that he was paying for players or something like
yeah, oh
that.
yeah, he started out doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
And
man.
I'm gonna give NCAA some big up for trying for finding the system to get the guys paid, right?
Yeah.
Because they deserve it. I mean, it's long overdue. They was making way too much for these colleges, and the colleges just spending and dunking off the money on something they ain't got no business dunking the money off on, especially coaches, paying them dead money and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, off the backs and sweat of these college kids,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
from the hood, you know, so give them a thing. Only thing I don't like about the NIL and the way it's set up is that the big boys are going to eat and the smaller teams are going to just fall down to the wayside because
Okay.
and they don't have to recruit anymore, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They just go to that portal, but I mean, it's going to be the
But
right, but you're going to have the top teams always at the top though.
that's
There's not
okay.
a
You still got to
shuffle.
prove it. You still got to play it. There's only 12 roster spots, so not everybody gonna go there. So
I mean, the
fine.
best players though.
What?
The Cinderella teams are not going to be able to keep their good players. Anybody that's good, they out of there.
That's okay. It's a small school. That was gonna happen anyway. That happened before
No,
NIL.
I'm not. I'm talking about smaller school. I'm not talking about small school. I'm talking about the medium schools. There's not the Alabamas. There's not the
I
Clemson's. There's
understand
not the Texas. There's not the.
it.
You know what I'm saying? The big money teams. They got the
Right.
big back.
Either they were going to leave and go to the NBA, or they're going to leave and go to those schools like that. But Alabama, all the big schools that you're talking about, the Kentuckys and stuff like that, well, they still got the 12 players they had from last season, so they got to clear roster spots to steal other players. So they can't get everybody. They only got 12 roster spots, so they got to manage that. So to
Mm.
me, this is the best system where the players get paid, they stay longer. We see the schools like you mentioned, the smaller schools where the players have played together longer are beating teams like the Kentuckys or the big schools because their players played together.
Like Tulane, like Tulane. They had this quarterback, you know what I'm saying?
Been around.
Start playing his tail off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now he going to Miami because he get a $10 million NIL deal to Miami. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna be able to get to the next level if you Tulane? As soon as you get somebody, you develop them, he out of there because you can't afford to pay him that NIL deal like the bigger schools can. You know?
But Dell, they've never gone to the next level. Tulane was I remember Tulane went undefeated with Sean King back in the late 90s. And the NCAA didn't put them in the championship game. They were the only undefeated team. They're just never going to get that.
But we've seen TCU make it to the championship.
Right.
We've seen smaller schools do that before.
In the playoff, this is before the playoffs.
This ain't before the playoffs.
No,
TCU was only 4.
No, I'm talking about Tulane. When Tulane had this great team, this was before the playoff era. Mm-hmm. This is when somebody set in the NCAA and say, okay, this team will be number 1, and this team will be number 2, and they're going to play each other.
Right. They were just naming the top 4.
They were just naming teams. So now at least you got a chance because you can play in the game and actually beat those other teams and play in the championship game. So you still got a chance, but is Tulane going to ever make it to the playoffs to play anybody? I think they made it this year, but they weren't good enough. They got beaten.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They were saying the same thing about TCU, though. Before TCU made it to the championship. Yeah, they were. They were saying that about TCU. They're not big enough to get there. You know what I'm saying? And then they got there.
And got stomped. What I'm saying?
But yeah, they got stomped, but they got there though. At least they had it. Now that's a chance to get there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But then you can't keep that momentum now. Like now, TCU wouldn't be able to keep that momentum because all their good players are going to get stripped by the NIL.
And their coach. But
that too. Yeah.
They're going to lose their coach too. So look. Yeah. Look, pay the players. You're using a name and image. Pay the players. It's the right thing to do. Period.
I think they need to make a cap system though. Like just make a little cap. You know, it's still good. It's still lucrative, but just make a cap because every year I'm hearing more and more ridiculous NIL joints. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude from Tulane. I'm like, is he $10 million worth guy? Like that quarterback?
Yep.
Is he $10 million?
Miami thinks so.
Yeah, they also Florida State also thought DJ Gunglier was a $3 million quarterback.
Look, look, I don't remember where I heard this. Maybe this was from the Robert Kawasaki Rich Dad Poor Dad book, but they said value is what someone wants to pay. That's your worth is what somebody wants to pay.
Yeah, that's the definition.
That's the definition. If they willing to pay him $10 million, damn it, he worth $10 million. They stupid enough to pay it, he's worth it. Now you got to go there and prove it.
I beg to differ. Because if that's the case, there wouldn't be a thing such as overpaying.
Well, yeah. Well,
we all talk about overpaying all the time.
Once you get out there and perform and you underperform, then you overpaid.
No, they talk about that before they get paid, before they even did the first thing on the field, before they even to play the field. Like, oh, that's way too much. You pay way too much for that guy. Just like Dak Prescott, when he got a $60 million, everybody say he got overpaid. They saying he got overpaid.
I disagree. You
know what I'm saying?
You brag about him being second on the MVP list.
That 1 year.
Well, he got paid for that. He got paid for that performance.
No, you get paid for what you do in the playoffs. That's what you really should get paid for.
You get paid for your performance during the season. Thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Holla.